What's good, YouTube? Free My Productions here. Hey, man, right now, I'm gonna do a quick reaction to this one YouTube channel called Pink Book Lessons. Shout out to Pink Book Lessons, man. I'm subscribed to her channel. She does great content. She makes great videos, and she posts up this video that kind of hits home for me because I don't know if you know or not. It's been this one video that went viral. It's about these African braid. It's about this African braid shop down in Birmingham, Alabama. And if you don't know, I'm from Birmingham. That's my hometown. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, originally, and so it hits home for me. But this video, it was like a clip of video that went viral. I'm not going to play the clip. I think Pink Lessons might play it in the video. I don't know, but basically, um, a lady, she called down to the braid shop. She asked how much for some. I think it was like some Bantu braids or something like that, and I think they told her $200. So she got the receipt that says that she texted them. They said how much. She asked how much. They said $200. So she went down there. She got her hair braided, and then when it was done, they wanted to charge her an extra $50. And the lady was like, "Wait a minute, I thought you said it was only 200. You texted me it was 200." But then the lady told her they had to use some other type of hair on her head, and so they're gonna have to charge her extra. And the lady was like, "Well, you ain't tell me about this. We ain't agreed to it." So the lady was like, I'm just going to pay you the 200 and leave. And so they refused to let the lady leave. Then they said they was going to cut the hair out of her head before she left. And the lady was like, no, I'm not going to do this. So they basically held the lady hostage for like almost 2 hours or something like that before the police finally showed up and arrested the hair braiders for holding someone hostage. You can't do that. If you want to dispute this, you got to do it in court, man. At this point, you can't hold people against their will. But this thing went viral, and so the women got arrested. So now I hear there's more updates to the story. So we're gonna let Pink Book Lessons break it down for us, man. And I'm gonna get my little commentary in between and after, and let's see what it's talking about, man. Because this is my hometown, Birmingham, man. The big 205, man. Let's go.
The way I would have gifted
Oh,
mama gifted hands with
my
these
bad. Hold
hands,
up.
Christmas would have came early for that.
There we go. There we go.
You hear me?
My bad.
And I would still be whooping that mother African lady for pulling out my mother hair after I done paid this. Let me tell y'all something. Women, we need to start carrying, because the way I would have aired that mother out, everybody is good and got. Do you hear me? Don't give me no mother price, then get mad when I pay you that mother price.
If you are calling to give me any kind of ill will or ill intent, I do not care. I do not care for your Americans. I do not care for your hair. You are stuck, you are prejudiced, and you are ridiculous. To hell with you all. I will never care about your money. Your money is not needed.
Oh, baby. You see what mama took out there, right? I don't know what's going on.
Oh.
Ain't nobody checked for them. It's closed. Ain't nobody in there. You see it, don't you?
Oh, they broke
And
the
on
windows.
Saturdays, braid places are jumping. It ain't gonna never jump. As soon as that baby get out, she's gonna close it down. She done covered
Oh,
the window.
no,
You don't
it's
do no
not.
good. Ain't nobody checking for you, boo-boo. Ain't nobody never.
I thought he broke
Don't
the
worry
window
about
for a
these
minute.
American dollars. You'll never see one.
For those wondering, all three of the African women involved in the
Okay, I thought it broke the window for a minute. They didn't. They just I just got confused. There was a painting on the door with long black hair. I thought it was like a cracked window or something. But no, they ended up shutting the hair place down because I think the owner and the two employees, they all got arrested. So I guess there was a leak call from jail about her talking about she didn't care about Black Americans and blah blah blah. They filthy. She didn't want their money. But you're in a Black American community in a country that Black Americans live at. That didn't make sense. And it's funny too because I think it was not last year. Was it? I think it was in August. It was like some months ago. About like 3-4 months ago. I think it was like in August or July. Black women was going to protest against African braid shops because they didn't like the way they were being treated. Because it was like this thing on Twitter where a lot of black women, Black American women, was complaining about the mistreatment they was getting at these African braid shops, and so they was going to protest against going against these, going to these African braid shops. So it's just kind of funny and weird that this lady, she ended up going there, this Black American lady, and she ended up getting held hostage, and then they pulled her hair out, and And yeah, and even in jail, they still have no remorse. She's on the phone talking about she don't care about Black Americans. She can't stand it. She don't want our money. Man, y'all women better wake up, man. Stop going to these people if they don't want you around, man. Simple as that.
The drama at the African Braid shop in Birmingham, Alabama, they are all still
205,
locked
baby.
up and they're not getting out. As I previously reported, bond was set for the lesser charge, but no bond for that kidnapping charge. So yeah, they're locked up and they're not getting out. And of course, the owner isn't there to run her business. That's why the shop is closed. And let me tell you, the owner of the shop, she's so defiant. Even after this all went down, she was out here being defiant, making the situation worse for herself. She had a message out there in her voicemail that's making its rounds. In that message, she said, I do not care for you Americans. I do not care to do your hair. I will never care about your money. Your money is not needed. Take a listen.
If you are calling to give me any kind of ill will or ill intent, I do not care. I do not care for your necklace. I do not care for your hair. You are stuck for, you are prejudiced, and you are ridiculous. To hell with you all. I will never care about your money. Your money is not needed.
Listen up, I saw too. I don't think you're ever going to have to worry about American money or doing Americans' hair ever again.
You're in America. You're in America. You know that, right? You know, you're in American black neighborhoods. You know that, right? You're a small minority of this country. You know that, right? You know, when you get here from Africa, they move you into black American neighborhoods. They don't move you into the white ones. They move you into the black American neighborhoods. You get all the benefits we get because of us. All the benefits you're able to get to even open up that shop because of what black Americans did for this country. You owe everything to what black Americans have already built that would made it able, the immigration bill made it able for you to even immigrate here in the first place. Birthright citizenship, immigration bill, all this is because of black Americans. The civil rights movement. You don't want our money? Okay, but you got to remember though, your shop is in a black city, Birmingham, Alabama. It's like, what, 65% black. Black American. I'm from Birmingham, my guy. And Birmingham is not that big. So, I don't know how you're going to thrive in Birmingham. It's not a lot of Africans in Birmingham. I'm pretty sure some started moving in recently, but it's still not enough. It's not enough of y'all. And you're in the black city. You're in a black American city. They could vandalize your shop and shut it down anytime they want. And Birmingham is lit. Birmingham is up with it. If you think Birmingham ain't up with it, man, y'all don't want to mess around in Birmingham, man. For real, for real.
By the time this is all over, is anybody gonna tell her?
Good morning, babies. This is for educational purposes only. You see where I'm at, right? I know the lights flashing, but this is Mama's gifted hand. That braider that pulled that young lady's hair out and thought it was okay. Well, guess what? You put your page on private, so I can't tag you, but I can come to your business because you right here in Birmingham, honey. On the Parkway, ladies. Don't come here.
It's on
Don't
Parkway?
patronize this black business. Because this is the thing. If you can do that to a black woman that was trying to give you some business, that lets us know all you care about is your business and not the care of a black woman. I said what I said. I'm zooming in real good, y'all, so y'all can see. This is where we are not going. We will not be there. No, ma'am. Period.
Them African braiders in Alabama that was pulling that lady here and threatening to cut her hair out, no, they needed a swooping. Okay? Because there is no way on God's green earth that they ever thought that would be okay. You know, it's been so normalized here in America and all over the diaspora, to be honest, black people being abused and mistreated, that people think that when they come here to America that they can act like white folks act towards us. Imagine being in our community using our money to establish your business, but at the same time, this is how you treat one of us. And then having the audacity to suggest that she would have went live as well to say, you know what, I could do this and people are still going to come give me business because they're so used to us not standing 10 toes down for one another. If that lady ever do get out because she was arrested, if she ever do get to come home, by the time she get home, she shouldn't have a business to come home to.
Yeah.
Okay? Remember that Alabama fight that happened a long time ago and we were so proud? Let this be another example.
The one at the boat dock, whatever?
Because there's no way.
But I think everyone is saying over $50, over $50. over $50. And yes, that's true. The argument was about additional $50, but I think it's more than that. I think it was the intention to disrespect a black woman in America. And that has seemed to be the narrative, unfortunately, that we're facing with our African people who live here and come here, or the narrative. And I think it was the intention to disrespect more than the $50.
Of course it was, yeah.
Just my 2 cents.
Look how she's talking. Of course it
The way
was.
me and that African would have tore that shop up, holding my hair, after you told me in the text message that it was going to be $200. I get there, you serving me wine, you being all nice to me. And then you mad and about to cut my braids out for an extra $50 that you didn't tell me. That's what they do. The African brain shop will tell you, hey, it's going to be $200. When you get there, it's actually going to be more. Y'all might as well just take $350 or $400 because the game is to get you in there. Just like when you go buy a car, they said you can get a car with $500 down. Actually, when you get there, they're going to run your credit 1,000,000 times, and it's going to be $5,000 down to drive off the lot with a car you want. So that's what they do. That's their gimmick. That's their strategy to get you in the door, to get you in the chair, to get you to sit down.
Stop
so you can
going.
get your hair done. Her name is Mama Gifted Hands. The lady that pulled that black girl by the hair was telling her, the girl was like, I'm going to sue you. She was like, and I'm going to shoot you too. Like, lady, let that lady hair go. Listen, you got $200. It's what you asked for. But that's what they do. They pushed her back in the shop, and they threatened her.
I genuinely believe that these Africans inside of the African hair braiding shop have lost the plot. If that was a white woman sitting in that chair at Mama Gifted Hands, she would have never been attacked. Why is y'all first instinct to attack us? Why? Why is there a misunderstanding and then y'all go straight for the attack? To the point where you rip her braids out of her head. To the point where you know you're being recorded and you're arrogant about it. You don't give a fuck. Did you forget why you are here? Did you forget that everybody in your community is not here legally? Did you forget what's happening right now in America with ICE, right? Did you forget that your community is top on the list of being targeted? It's just not Hispanic people, right? Is it not that bad over there? Now, I'm not saying the whole continent of Africa is fucked up, but I promise you, it's a privilege to be in this country. It's a privilege to be able to come here and educate yourself and make good, decent wages. It's a privilege, and everybody don't have the opportunity over there in Africa. I don't give what part are you from, what country you from, right? Everybody don't have that opportunity. Stop acting like your elders' sacrifice and hard work isn't worth to the point where you're willing to lose everything that they've worked for. Stop acting like you won't be disgraced in your community. Stop acting like you don't have any type of understanding of what I'm talking about. This entitlement, this prejudice that you have towards the number one group of people that make it possible for y'all to feed y'all families and take care of y'all loved ones, y'all need to stop it. Because whatever y'all may have believed that we're ignorant and we're lazy and we don't have any common sense, y'all are going to fuck around and find out. These educated black women that's looking at y'all like y'all sideways, they're going to start calling the health department. They're going to start calling ICE. They're going to start calling the IRS. They're going to start policing y'all. Making sure that all y'all ducks are in a row. Making sure that there's nobody illegal in them motherfucking establishments. Do y'all really want that? I don't think no one does. And I'm just being honest.
Sheesh. I've been saying this for a minute, man. I think a lot of black Americans now, we just kind of fed up, man. And a lot of black Americans now are really speaking out. And yeah, man, sheesh. Like I was saying earlier, you have no choice but to be around black Americans. What do you think is going to happen when you talk crap about the people you have no choice to be around? You came to America. You came here. You can't say that you came to a country and you hate the people in the country. What sense do that make? When you get here, all the benefits and everything you get is because of these people, us, black Americans. And then they're going to push you into a black American neighborhood. You're not finna go to no white neighborhood. I'm sorry. You're not. That's just the facts. That's just what it is. They're gonna push you into a black neighborhood. And then your money is gonna have to come from black Americans because y'all don't have the numbers here. Y'all don't have the numbers to make good money on your own when you move into these cities. Like I said, Birmingham is a Black American city. Ain't that many Africans there? And then now you think when you get out of jail, you think that shop's gonna be there? Oh man, no, it's over.
I'm not anti-African, but I'm also pro-American, Black American. You're not gonna treat my people like and think I'm gonna be in cahoots with nothing or trying to excuse anything.
FBA.
The elders need to get this new generation checked because they got the game up. Y'all got the game up for real. And some Africans did my hair like this. So I ain't anti-African hair braiding shop, but that video was concerning. And if that happened at the shop that I go to, I would never go there again, ever go there again. And I would be going out of my way to get clothes, literally.
At the end of the day, it wasn't just about the $50 they tried to scam, because let's be clear, that's a scam. Telling somebody they have to pay $200, asking them to bring cash, then they bring the $200 cash, give you the money, then you try to pressure them for more money before they can leave? That's a scam. People keep saying she ruined her life over $50. Nah, she ruined her life being disrespectful. That's right. She ruined her life being out of order while trying to scam an extra $50 out of somebody she didn't have any respect for in the first place. You heard the lady. She said it in the voicemail.
I do not care. I do not care for your necklace. I do not care to do your hair.
She said, I don't care for y'all. I don't care to do your hair. Her own contempt for Black Americans and disrespect. That's what ruined her life. And that's why she's still locked up and they won't let her out. MIA convoys.
Locked up.
Special thank you to Charles H.
All right, man. Shout out to Pink Book Lessons, man. Another great video. Man, subscribe to that sister if y'all ain't already have, man. Yeah, man. It's a new day, man. Shout out to all the FBAs out there, man. All the foundational Black Americans out there, man. You know, we ain't gonna let people disrespect our lineage, man, and our Pacific ethnic group, man. And you know, a lot of Black people from the diaspora, you know, from Africa or the Caribbean or South American countries, they come to America and right away they have this thing about disrespecting Black Americans when they get here, telling we have no culture or saying something weird. And every once in a while we have to check them. Back in the day, I think we used to ignore it like, whatever. But now the disrespect's getting too crazy because these people are becoming politicians, and these people could really affect our lives at this point. So now people's like, whoa, okay, now we have to start checking people. So when somebody come around and like these African braiders right here and start disrespecting a whole ethnic group, which are Black Americans, foundational Black Americans, then there's a problem. Now we got to check you. Now we got to make sure that shop is gone and up out of here. And if I know Birmingham like I know Birmingham, them sisters ain't gonna let that ride. But when that lady get out of jail, whenever she gets out of jail, she's gonna have to move because they ain't gonna let her open up nothing ever again in that city. That's for sure. But with that being said, man, you guys comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about the video, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Freedom of My Productions, man. Sub up, thumbs up. YouTube, they like to shadow ban your boy for whatever reasons, man. So be on the lookout for my videos, man. And like always, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, peace.